Hello students. Today we are back again with an interesting writing skill topic, expansion of ideas. In this video we will learn about the topic, its definition, how it helps the students, important things while writing an example of it, and one example based on it. On the topic, the face is the index of the mind. A good paragraph is always associated with the topic, either at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end. The symbolism or the idea should be clearly understood. The literal or symbolic or metaphorical meaning needs to be given. To expand an idea, the focus should be on words and expression of thoughts to put forth the hidden meaning or deeper thought behind the given idea. In short, the given idea needs to be well evaluated and interpreted accordingly. Ideas can be briefly presented, but sometimes the situation demands for an elaboration on the issue. The readers or listeners are more interested and eager to know the exactness of the issue. The idea presented in a nutshell is to be explained in detail. Expansion of idea is an exercise in this regard. Expansion of idea refers to the elaboration of a theme, proverbs, maxim, or quotation in a paragraph. The Oxford Dictionary defines expansion as an act of interesting or increasing or making something increase in size or amount or importance. Expansion of ideas expects writers or students to think deeply and imaginatively to get at the inner meaning and narrate the full significance. Often the topic given is an idiom, a proverb, or an expression full of thought provoking ideas. The topic expansion of ideas is basically a writing activity where the students are expected to write on the given task with examples and explanation. A quotation, a wise thought, or thought provoking ideology is set as a topic for the expansion. This exercise is intended to train learners in the basic skill of writing. It expects the students to develop the skill of logical reasoning and proving, arguing, describing, narrating the views or ideas with illustrations to bring out the essence of the topic. While writing expansion of ideas, we have to remember certain things. But in what manner, how it helps students, let's learn about that first in brief. The exercise in expansion of ideas help the students to develop imaginative thinking, think over the topic from various angles, make use of experiences, keenly observe the happenings in the surrounding and report them, provide examples to prove the said point, narrate in detail, etc. And expansion is usually written in three parts. First one is actually title. The title is always provided to the students. Now, the three main points. Which are those? Let's learn about that. First is the introductory paragraph, second, the core content, and the third, the concluding paragraph. Let's talk about all these three aspects in great detail. First, the introductory paragraph. It should contain a topic sentence. The placing of the topic sentence can be at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of the paragraph. The aim of this paragraph is to clearly present the idea or symbolism that the given proverb or quotation carries. The meaning of the idea, whether literal, symbolic, or metaphorical, must be conveyed. The expansion should focus on the words and expression of thoughts in such a way that it brings out the deep thought or the hidden meaning behind the idea. Next, second point, the core content. It is the main part of the elaboration as it focuses on explaining in detail the idea contained in the proverb, quotation, or maxim. This paragraph should include the following elements. First, present the idea from different points of view. Second, give examples or even personal experiences. Third point, ensure unity and clarity of thoughts. Fourth, maintain coherence by logically linking sentences with discourse, markers, conjunction, and phrases. Remember, this is a creative writing activity where you have to demonstrate your language skills. So, ensure the use of proper vocabulary and correct grammar. Sixth one, avoid too many ideas. Next, keep the principal subject in place of prominence throughout the paragraph. Now, the concluding paragraph. The concluding paragraph is where you sum up the answer. Therefore, using strong and relevant points or proverbs having a similar meaning to the one given in the question would be the right way to finish the expansion. Let's learn its example now. The topic of the expansion of idea is the face is the index of the mind. The mind is always engaged in one or other thought process. They may be of happiness, sadness, joy, sorrow, anger, fear, depression, etc. All these thoughts are within us, but as our body is an indicator of our moods and feelings, they are reflected in our body language, especially the face. Happiness and love activate the body and it is reflected in a positive manner on our face. The nervous system increases the supply of oxygen to the muscles and raises the heart rate in case of fear and clearly shows on our face. The face of a person with anxiety shows uneasiness. Some people try to keep their emotions under control and present a blank face. The trained eye of a psychologist or a doctor can immediately read the face and judge what is going on in our mind. Always keep calm as far as possible and light up your surroundings with a happy and smiling face. It is true that face is the index of the mind. By observing face of a person, we can understand his emotion and mood. If someone is under tension, that will reflect on the face. Generally, the happiness or troubles or trauma experienced by a person gets its expression on the face too. So, by looking at the face of the person, we can have some guess about something going on in the person's mind. There may be few who can totally hide their real emotions, put up artificial countenance. But such hardened or specific trained people are quite less, and we may not be coming across them usually at all. Many times we would have faced some situation when people read our mind even though we did not want them to know it. The opposite also could have happened, that we enter into someone's place and see some particular expression on their face, though they struggle to hide and put up a normal appearance. Close people like mother, father, spouse, close friend, etc., can easily understand even the subtle changes in our mind by reading our face. However, we try to put up a normal face. Similarly, many professionals are trained to be emotionless and also trained to read the mind by observing the faces. Face is like a mirror which reflects a person. In this way, we have seen one example based on the topic expansion of ideas today. We will meet in the next video with new information. Till then, keep smiling.